Prosperous Feminine Podcast. I've been getting this question a lot, so I really wanted to bring an episode to you about what is it you need to focus on to hit 10K quickly, okay? And so today we're going to talk about the only 3 things you need to focus on to do that. And what actually matters. The first thing is that you got to sell a high value offer. And this attempt to sell low ticket, thinking that you're going to get more people in because of the cost, you're actually really hurting yourself. And that offer that you have really determines how fast you'll get to 10K. So if you charge $300 per person per session, you'd need 33 clients in a month to hit 10K. Like, that's exhausting and not doable, right? Versus if you create an offer that's at least $3,000 to $5,000, with 2 clients at 5K, you make 10K. And 4 clients at $2,500, you make K. So don't you feel that's much more achievable, right? And if you need to scale up, meaning wherever you are now, immediately go to $2,500 and then go to 3 and then go to 5, then do that. Because what you're going to find is that, I've been doing this a long time, is that all my clients, I wait for them to get there. But they're like, no, I can't charge more than $2,500. They charge $2,500. And like, by the time they get to the 3rd client at $2,500 and are working with them, they've gotten really clear about the value they offer. And they're like, I'm not making enough money. This isn't enough for the transformation that they're getting. And I'm like, exactly. And so then they raise their price. So if you need to do 2 at $2,500 and 1 at $3,000 and then another one at $4,000 to get to $5,000, do that. Okay. But we want to keep stair-stepping you up there. So a 6-figure tip here is that premium pricing attracts more committed clients. You're going to have less customer service issues. You're going to enjoy your sessions more. You're going to feel burnt out a lot less. And it also, the more that you charge, really is equating to the better that you can sell. It reduces enrollment cycles, meaning you don't have to sell as much, right? And so that's really about you up-leveling your confidence to a place where you can do that. So if your price feels too high to people, that's usually a messaging issue, not a pricing issue. Okay, just know that. Then you need to work on your messaging if you want to increase your prices. The third thing is you need to have a simple client attraction strategy. Stop posting and praying. Clients don't come from being visible. They come from making clear, direct offers and committed presentation. People book sessions with me all the time and go, I heard you say, they quote me. You want people quoting you. What is the bold vision that you have about your niche and about your client's struggle from their unhappy place to their happy place? What's that bridge? What's that problem that they keep bumping into but can't identify? So what you need to do instead of just being visible and posting and praying is focus on one platform where your ideal clients hang out. You know that better than anyone because it's probably where you hang out and feel the most comfortable, right? Show up with a clear, valuable message that speaks to the exact results you help people get. Speak exactly to it. Don't shy away from it. Don't be mushy. Don't feel like you need to be all spiritual. Your presence is already feminine and spiritual. You don't have to oversell that at all. And then make invitations regularly instead of waiting for clients to DM you first. Hey, I saw you posted this. You want to have a little bit more of a conversation about that? Come to my free masterclass or webinar or my 3-day challenge. Hey, grab this freebie and get on my email list and I'll give you da 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 da. Like, we have to be in the more warming people up conversation. So here's your 6-figure tip. I'm going to say this. I really want you to write this down. Most coaches think they have a visibility problem. They don't. You have a clarity problem and you have a resistance to marketing problem. And when you don't know what you're selling and you're not standing clearly on your message, the clients won't buy either, right? There's just too much competition in the marketplace and there's just so much distraction on social media. I mean, you open up your phone and then like all the notifications fly in, and then someone texts you and they're like looking at joining your free whatever and trying to put their email address in. There's like 15 notifications that come in between that time, and then it's lost before you know it, right? It has to be clear messaging and has to speak to what they want. Third piece, you got to actually master the sales conversation and stop avoiding sales. I'm sorry, that's the reality. You're going to have to really ask yourself if you want a business, because no sales equals no business. You can have the best content in the world. You can have an incredible offer. But if you can't confidently host a sales conversation, you're not going to get to six figures. You're not going to make the money that you want. And that's really disappointing, and it's hard. And the worst part is you're going to start making yourself wrong for it. So here's what you should do instead. Really get busy inviting people into conversations, DMs, emails, calls. If they don't want to respond, they don't respond. Don't take it personally. There's a bunch of people that reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm not on LinkedIn very much. It just reminds me of corporate life. I probably should be there more, but I'm just like a little, so I'm not on there and I don't respond, and I should. That's an area I need to get better in, which I'm committing to this year. And you want to lead with value, not desperation. Selling is really about helping, not convincing. You're looking for the right yeses. You're not trying to manhandle no's. Okay. That's the shift that you need to have there. And handle objections with confidence. 2 episodes ago, I did a podcast on objections and current climate economic stress objections, as well as niche specific objections. Go listen to that. It'll really help you out. Regarding these objections, most people hesitate before making a big decision. That's actually normal. But your job is to help them see what's possible when they say yes, what their before and after will look like, how you can support them getting momentum out of being stuck, right? And convincing them or working with them to really see and understand that you'll believe in them until they can re-believe in themselves. Okay. People's self-esteem and confidences are shaky right now. So here's your 6-figure tip for this. The fastest way to book a client is simple. Talk to someone today who already knows you and offer them help. Okay. Write that down. Talk to someone today you already know and offer them help. You can do that in a beautiful, graceful way. Hey, Judy, we've been friends for a really long time. And if I could be so bold, there's something that I notice. I see that you could go from here to here and get back into your happy place. And I don't want to be gross or weird or salesy, but I really want to offer you an opportunity to talk because I think I can help you with that. Is that something you'd be interested in doing? Right? You make the offer, you put a little humbleness in it too, right? It's okay. And if they don't respond, that's their no. Fine, move on. So here's why this works. I broke this down in the way that my clients are getting results. 17 years of 6-figure successes had me break this down, and I want you to get it too. Because you're not wasting time on complicated funnels or waiting for the perfect website. And you're not investing in going to get another certification that's not going to teach you how to have a 6-figure business successfully, that isn't making you crazy. And you're selling high value offers that bring in real money fast. What if you had 2 to 3 conversations with one person and that offer was $10,000 and they said yes, versus 10 conversations at $2,500 and 2 say yes, right? Because at the end of the day, when you get in this enough and you do it enough, what you're going to figure out is there's kind of no difference between $5,000 and $10,000 once people see the value. Really, honestly, I swear to you. Okay. And then the last thing is you're actually talking to people, making offers instead of hoping clients will magically show up, knock on your door, ring your doorbell, book a session, and just talk to you, right? Because when you focus on these 3 things we just talked about, okay, months become inevitable. And that's what you want. This is your starting off place, right? I do the best I can to mentor you via a podcast without a back and forth dialogue, but I want you to know I'm the real deal. This is what I do. And I want you to have success. I actually want you to come over here and let's get into a mentorship relationship where we can really make you fly. Okay. So here's what I want you to take away from today. Your six-figure business is actually waiting for you and ready, but you have to stop overcomplicating it. Okay. And I know for those of us that are overthinkers, when someone says to you, you're overthinking, you go, well, tell me what part of that is overthinking. That was the conversation I just had with my Instagram coach. She's like, well, and I was like, no, you need to tell, it's a blind spot, right? Pick one high value offer, market it clearly, stay focused on that. Like if you can do it for 90 days and not market anything else, you might really get some traction and start selling that offer with confidence. The one thing that you know works. And the other thing is to really check inside about like what's in season and where's your heart at right now? What's the thing you really want to be doing? Make that offer. Okay. One of my friends says that the right offer will set you free. That's true. Okay. The last thing, the $10,000 months happen when you decide to focus on what actually works. And one of the first things I do with my clients is shift them from output mindset to income mindset. The difference is that you start doing the things that make you money and you stop doing the things that keep you safe and make you hide, right? If you do these three things, you're going to get clients. And if this episode hit home for you, I want you to send me a message. I want to hear from you. Let me know what's been holding you back, what helped you break through. Let's talk about how you can apply the strategy right now. If you want to take it further, there are links below. You can get my free download checklist of 6 essentials you need for a six-figure business. You'll be able to see the gaps really clearly, and you'll also be able to see what you've been doing really well, because we need to take credit too, right? And if you want, you can even book a conversation to talk to me, and I can walk you through the checklist and show you where you can make the money the fastest, okay? And give you some languaging and some messaging around that that'll really help you break through. All right, so until next time, stay fiercely feminine.